Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making fees?
So we can keep this thing going for years. Okay. That's how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
Haley Welch became a star after a simple joke in a random interview. One short video was all it took, soon after getting brand deals, paid appearance, and her own podcast. Most people would be happy with that kind of luck. But when the internet fame meets fast money, things often end poorly. Haley tried to turn her viral moment into digital currency, but it turned out into a massive problem. As it turns out, her new project was a trap for her own fans.
Nobody's here for me. Everyone's here for you. Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why did y'all unlock day one so people could dump on Haley Welch's fans? And how involved was she really?
This plan reportedly took millions from fans before the value crashed. It all began on June 11, 2024. During the casual interview, she gave a famous answer to a vulgar question.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. You get me?
I don't get you. I think you gotta demonstrate.
Hawk Tuah.
No, like.
Spit on it.
The unexpected moment blew up on social media right away. People thought it was hilarious to figure she would be known for it forever. Even though the question was odd, the laugh felt so real that people kept watching it. The video was spread everywhere, and soon everyone wanted to know who she was. The people who made the clip tagged her online, so her new fans could find her. Not long after, she was seen signing merchandise for a clothing brand. It looked like a typical way someone makes money after getting famous online. Haley stayed quiet for a few weeks and did not rush to sell anything else. A lot of people assumed her 15 minutes were over, but in September 2024, she returned a new project, a weekly podcast.
He's literally doing anything to stay relevant.
Does anyone actually give a about her?
Why are we keeping this girl relevant?
Your 15 minutes are up.
Your joke was funny for 2 days. Stop.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby. It smells warm. Yeah. What's one move in bed that makes a girl go crazy?
She worked with a team and promised weekly videos on YouTube. To sell it, she used the original joke. The response from people was mixed. The podcast was popular on some charts, but her videos and YouTube got so many dislikes and mean comments. Many felt she was trying too hard to keep the joke alive. Others did not like the people she worked with. People wondered how long her fame would last. Still, the numbers were good. The show stayed high on charts and had sponsors. From the outside, it looked like she made a real brand. For many people with following, earning money through podcasts, ads, and selling clothes is enough. However, in 2024, a more profitable area became popular: crypto meme coins. On November 6, 2024, Haley made her audience feel uneasy. She showed her digital wallet and suggested that she might start her own coin. Doubt spread immediately. People in digital currency world have seen this before. A famous person starts a coin. People get excited. The price rises, and those who are inside sell their shares. Regular buyers are left with coins that have no value. A well-known researcher named Zach XBT warned everyone to be careful. Haley did not take the warning seriously.
Oh yeah, if I want a meme coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah, I'll give you my wallet. I'll give you my wallet.
Okay.
But are you sure you're gonna launch? I don't know. I'm not a big a fan about meme coins. I love crypto, but you can make some money from it. There's no doubt about it.
She ignored the doubts and went forward. In a few weeks, the coin was ready. At that point, the situation became messy. Haley and her team began telling fans they could get on a special list. They promised free coins to everyone who signed up early. They described the coin as a cultural event instead of just a digital asset. They claimed Haley was helping her audience enter the world of crypto in a fun way. They said it was about community. That idea fell apart on December 4, 2024, when the coin launched. Within an hour, the value rose by over 900%. It briefly had a value of nearly 490 million. Soon, after the price dropped about 90%, Most of the value disappeared quickly. Haley kept telling people to be excited on social media. Even the price fell.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
The launch looked like many other influencer coins. High excitement leads to fast buying, but the value's weak. Insiders win, while the regular fans lose money. Things became more serious when the data group called Bubble Maps found about the 96% of the coins were held in just 10 wallets. This suggested a small group had all the control. This made the claims of the community coin look false. Haley spoke to her followers after the drop.
Hey y'all, it's Haley, and I just want to say thank you for joining my space, and I also want to thank you for my 15,000 holders. We got snipe botted today, but we didn't sell a single token. This is just a launch, and I want to tell you I'm here to stay. The plan is to give these coins to my real fans, the ones that buy my merch, watch my podcast, donate to my charity. And I also wanted to tell you that I learned a lot along the way, but I just want to say screw the sniper bots and I'm not going anywhere.
People kept asking difficult questions. Some thought she did not understand the system. Others thought it was designed to help her team. Haley and her partners held a talk to answer the complaints. The talk was disorganized. Haley blamed snipers or fast traders for the crash. She used general words about her vision instead of explaining why a few wallets held all the coins. Haley's partner on the show stood up for how the coins was released and said it was not a plan to trick people and take their money.
Yo, Haley, they try to fuck us. It's all good. It's all good. Let them know you're here to fucking... You're not here to get sniper botted all day. You're not here to get fucked. We're here to have some fun. We're here to meme. And most of those coins, by the way, are going to your community for free. There was only like 3%. That's why everyone's like, oh, 97% is bundled. 3% was in the pool. That 97% is all on chain. Yes, there was a strategic allocation that was done through SAFs for people outside the United States of America because of all the security laws. So yes, 17% of the supply was taken from that was paid for. There was a strategic allocation, and those tokens, those people can do whatever they want. They're not from the US. They can do whatever the fuck they want with those tokens.
He also spoke down to those who have doubts, which only made people angrier.
So if you want to be part of this meme community, dope. If not, if you want to just, I'm going to say y'all, you guys, right? There's a lot of negativity in the space. I think crypto brings the mentally ill into this thing, right? If you guys are in crypto, you're most likely mentally ill. And I'm going to count myself as mentally ill for even being here right now, right? I'm definitely mentally ill. I do love it. I do love memes. I do have a passion for this stuff. I try not to be on X like I used to because it's just a bunch of miserable people trying to farm engagement and hate.
Next, the investigator Coffeezilla entered the talk. He started asking hard questions about why such a large number of coins were held by so few people.
Happy to answer any
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey guys.
What Coffeezilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
No. That's not true.
That is true. That's a fact.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain. So
yeah, we know. We trust me. We were there. We could answer that.
You know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why we can answer it.
Okay, so there's tokens going directly from the main account.
Coffeezilla, just chill for a second.
He kept asking how the project could be for the community when it was set up this way. Instead of giving real answers, Haley's partner avoided the facts.
Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making fees?
So we can keep this thing going for years. Okay, how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora pools, and that goes to, yes, the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that own? Who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project.
Who's the project? Who is the project?
Well, the project is over here, Haley Welch, right? And
How much does Haley Welch own?
this is Haley Welch's project.
So she owns all of it.
Coffeezilla.
I'm just trying to figure out who owns it.
You know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself?
As Coffeezilla shared more data, the group became even more upset.
You just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit.
No, you're not. You're talking over me. Let me just lay out your tokenomics. You guys released 3% to the Meteora pool, while you have 17% of the token allocation unlocked day one from your strategic allocation. Are you guys insane? What do you guys think exactly is going to happen when your insiders get sent their tokens? And by the way, who made the money from your 17% pre-sale while you're giving a tiny piece of the pie to the public? Like, what the hell? This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen, and it is a scam.
It's not a scam.
The tokenomics are a scam. That's my opinion. You can say whatever you want about it. You can cry defamation. That's my opinion. It's a scam. And I only do this for a living. I've only seen 1 million of these projects.
So who pays you, Coffeezilla? Let's.
Ooh, turn it around. Turn it around. Turn it around. Nobody's here for me. Everyone's here for you.
Finally, they took away Coffeezilla's ability to speak.
Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why did y'all unlock day one so people could dump on Haley Welch's fans? And how involved was she really? And how much money is she making from all this? What's her cut? I just got muted.
Not too long after, Haley left the conversation.
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
After that moment, the public viewed her was different. Coffeezilla put out a video called exposing the Hawk Tuah scam. He explained the way the launch was set up and how it cost buyers money.
And I just want to show you exactly how the Hawk Tuah team is sort of lying by omission here when they say the team hasn't sold one token. And that's because they pre-sold the tokens, guys. They sold them to a bunch of investors with a pre-sale, and then those people were unlocked immediately upon launch. So you can see that with her tokenomics here. It says Haley's locked for 12 months, but you can see the strategic allocation is fully unlocked immediately on token generation event. Now, I spoke to some people who bought into this pre-sale. They say they got in at $16.69 million total valuation, which means that if they sold out the whole 17%, you're looking at about $2.8 million raised by pre-selling these tokens. So it is essentially a lie to say her team didn't sell tokens. Well, they pre-sold them, and then those investors dumped on your fans. That's the problem. Because Bubble Map says we found 285 investors join the Hawk pre-sale. That's about what I saw as well. 89 wallets sold 100% on launch. 47 sold over 50%. Anyway, you can see in total, $3.3 million were sold. Again, as you'll see, on mostly Haley Welch's fans, or Hawk Tuah girls fans. And I know what you're thinking. Who falls for this? Well, unfortunately, with situations like this, they're not targeting crypto bros. They're mostly targeting, like, actual fans who've never been involved in, the crypto space.
Now, the other part of this scam that I really need to break down because people don't understand it exactly is the fee scam, okay? When this launched, they had 15% fees on trading. They said that this was to stop snipers. But basically what this means, and because the team now blames snipers for a lot of this rug pull, but what it means is they benefited the entire way. You can see in 24 hours, they made almost $2 million from this fee. Meanwhile, on Dex Screener, you can see the sniper, which is the #1 trader on this coin. They made about $1.3 million in their total profits and loss. So they actually made less in total profits, this sniper that ruined the project, than the team made on fees.
Based on the data, the team gained a lot of money from a high amount of trades. Even they did not sell their own shares right away. The fees alone were a major win for them, while the price went up and crashed. Haley was the person fans recognized. But experts in digital money were the ones who built the coin because her face was linked to everything. She was the person people blamed. Her lawyer wrote a message to try to fix her image. The message said she was only set to get half of the money and how much it was meant to her staff or locked away for a long time. People who lost money were still unhappy. They put their trust on Haley on her brand. No matter who made the plan, the result was many regular people lost their savings.
That there are 4 groups to look out for here. 1, you have Hawk Tuah girl, who is promoting this thing. 2, you have this guy Doc Hollywood, who is like Howie Mandel's like son-in-law or something like that. Like, he's this guy who has some connections in Hollywood, and he seems to be the guy connecting Hawk Tuah girl with crypto, and he said he was teaching her a meme coin class, okay? And he goes unhinged on her call. 3, you have the guys running the crypto token, and 4, you have the insiders who paid money to get early access to this coin and then are rug pulling a lot of Haley Welch's fans. What you want to make of that, who you exactly want to assign blame to, is up to you. A lot of people are saying, oh, she didn't know any better. She's getting taken advantage of. Maybe, or maybe she's making a ton of money.
This happens all the time with internet stars. They get famous, launch a coin, and regular fans lose money. It is hard to know how much these creators actually understand. But if you use your followers to make money, you have to take the blame for the results. So, subscribe or you will never get a Hawk Tuah in your life. I will see you in the next one.